Hello, welcome to a demo of Ensemble. Ensemble is a low-code platform for building applications that you can deploy across iOS, Android, and web. You look at Ensemble's Web Studio. It's a browser-based IDE where you can build, test, and deploy your apps without installing anything on your machine. So it makes it easier for technical and non-technical folks on your team to collaborate. Ensemble is focused on the front end and it's back-end agnostic. So here we're using Plaid as the backend to build this demo app. So it fetches some account information and performs some aggregation across these accounts. What you see on the left is the definition that generates this screen. This definition is written in Ensemble's declarative language. And with this, you can define your widget hierarchy. You can define APIs and pass data from those APIs to these widgets, as well as define any sort of screen transitions and interactions on your screens. So all of those are handled within Ensemble's declarative language. And then we have runtime libraries that take this screen definition and render it across different platforms. So here I have it running on the web, and I also have the same application running here on iOS simulator. And this is a native iOS app, so it's not a web view. It's not using like React Native in the background. And the reason it's native is because our runtimes are native to each platform. So we have native runtime for iOS, for Android, and also for web. And for each of these, I don't need to change anything about my definition. By default, I get the same application running on these different platforms. So let's say I have some new features that I want to push to my customers. It's just a matter of updating this definition. So for example, let's say we want to add a new tab here for tips. So I'm just going to add a label, tips, give it a body. Our editor would give you type ahead so you can see what sort of options and widgets are available to you. So I'm just going to put in a text for now that says, here are some ideas. And then I'm going to style it inline. You can style things inline or do that across the entire application by putting your styles in the theme. So I'll just give it a color white and a font size of 24. So the moment I save this here, I can see my change reflected here in the preview. So this is the section that I just added. And now any device that have this application installed would get these updates also instantly. So if I go back to my iOS app and go back to the dashboard, I can see the section that I just added. Now we can achieve this through two different important architectural design that we have incorporated into Ensemble. First of all, we're not generating any code. So this definition that you see on the left is sent to our client and to our runtime libraries as is. So there's no step in the interim to build or like do any sort of code generation. This definition is sent directly to the client. And secondly, that allows us to store this definition on the server and push these updates instantly to clients. So anytime there's a new change, we notify the client, which would then fetch the new information to show the updated application to customers. So it allows you to iterate very quickly and test ideas in the market without going through app updates or forcing your customers to download a new version of your app. We have few enterprise customers who are building applications using this platform across iOS and web. And we have some exciting features coming along, including auto-generating this entire definition based on your designs in Figma or even your backend schemas and APIs. Thank you for your time.